The first thing that you have to do to be a good listener is you have to slow down. What I mean by that, or what is meant by that, is that you need some time to communicate. You can't listen if you're always on the go. And there are a lot of people in their relationships, they're just passing like ships in the night. They never take any time to sit down and talk and listen to one another. Can I encourage you, if you're married, you need a date night, okay? You say, well, we can't afford a date night. Can you afford a divorce attorney? Which would you prefer to pay? Okay. So there's various ways that you can set aside time that you're just together. Some time where you're just listening, talking and listening to one another. You're slowed down enough to listen. When there's a conversation going on, you slow down and say, let's take the time and talk about this. There's a slowness to the pace that you're able to utilize. You're not rushing through things in your life all the time. There are times whenever you're facing an issue with someone and you don't have enough time to deal with it. It's okay to table it and say, you know what, let's come back to this when we have time to really deal with it. There are times that my wife and I will have a little spat that we're dealing with, and it's just not a good time to talk about it right now. Can we talk about it a little bit later? And so we have plenty of time. I'm not talking about procrastinating, never coming back to it. I'm saying that you make sure you have time. See, midnight, when everybody's tired, it's not a good time to bring up deep issues, okay? You want to find the right time when you can slow down and deal with what you need to deal with. Number two, the second thing to become a better listener, you've got to turn towards the person. This is physically, but also psychologically and emotionally, turning toward them, face to face with them. Yes, physically, but also emotionally, face to face with them. To turn toward means that you're in that position of beginning to build connection. There's a marriage and family expert who's written a number of books on marriage and family. I believe he's a psychiatrist or psychologist. I can't remember exactly what his background is. I know he's a marriage and family therapist for sure. And he's a secular leader in that field. And his name is John Gottman. And John Gottman has written a lot of books and articles and research, and a lot of research on marriage and family and relationships. And he said this very thing, turning toward, the couples that have the ability to turn toward one another is one of the key things in preventing divorce. One of the key things to preventing divorce. A couple that has the ability to notice each other, to acknowledge each other, to respond to each other. When couples do that, it adds tremendous value to the relationship. And so you can't listen well if you've turned away from the person. You turn toward them.